Hello everybody, welcome back to WallE Talks. Today's episode, we're going to be going back in time. And by back in time, I mean we're going 50 years ago. 50 years ago, a certain rocket lifted off from the launch pad we all know as Launch Complex 39A. And this rocket carried the spacecraft for the Apollo 13 mission. Yeah, let's get into it. Apollo 13 was planned to be the third landing on the moon, similar to Apollo 11 and Apollo 12. But unfortunately, during mid-flight on their way to the moon, the Apollo 13 command module suffered a bit of an issue. The service module's oxygen tanks exploded. I just realized I was talking about the tragedy when we were actually supposed to talk about the movie adaptation, Apollo 13, starring Tom Hanks. Apollo 13 is a 1995 adventure/history film directed by Ron Howard. The synopsis of the movie is that NASA must devise a strategy to return Apollo 13 to Earth safely after the spacecraft undergoes a massive internal damage, putting the lives of the 3 astronauts on board in jeopardy. As an adaptation, this film is pretty strong. They do some things differently, where some moments are more dramatic, such as some of the scenes on the Apollo 13 spacecraft. The astronauts didn't actually yell at each other. They were actually pretty calm. But I can understand why they did this. It's to keep the audience engaged in the movie, which is understandable. Another thing they had to do while making the movie is simplify some of the space talk, about the spacecraft, because I don't think the audience will get all the talk about the spacecraft if they put it into the real detail. So I think that's another plus that they did when making the movie. Also, a lot of the scenes with Jim Lovell's wife, Marilyn Lovell, those are actually accurate because they did actually interview her, I think, where they got her side of the whole situation, and these scenes are fairly accurate to how it played off in real life, which is pretty neat. Also, this is how you know this film is good. It has Tom Hanks in it. Yeah, I know. It's Tom Hanks. Any movie with Tom Hanks has got to be good. In my personal opinion, this movie is strong with 95% of what it does. It is fantastic. For the time, the effects are impressive. With the Saturn V lifting off, that's pretty impressive for the time, even though I could see that it's a bit dated nowadays, but the visual effects are pretty impressive, especially the ones in space. Those are my favorite parts. So, if you're ever looking for a movie to watch this month, I recommend watching Apollo 13, as the astronauts were isolated, and most of the world is isolated right now, so this movie's kind of relatable if you really think about it. Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you for waiting for this WallE Talks to come out. I know I'm a few days late. Actually, this was supposed to come out last Friday, but I'm releasing it now. So the reason why this is heavily delayed, because I was having issues with my editing program on my phone, and I finally got that resolved, so I was able to finish the video. Now, don't go into the comments saying, but the video's so simple looking. Yeah, I know, but I was having trouble with the actual program, so yeah. Also, do you like the new avatar? I do too. If you have any suggestions for next week's video, please let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and have a pleasant night.